A World Cup on their doorstep, a world star ready to shine. We are at the huge Lusail Stadium, which will host the final. And Argentina, who have been the hottest ticket in town since seats were released, want to return here for that game in the middle of December. He certainly does. Now, referee Slavko Vincic of Slovenia was the referee at this year's Europa League final between Frankfurt and Rangers. He's just encouraging the Saudi Arabians to get into their starting positions. They've missed the countdown clock. And it begins for both Argentina. Good early chance for Lautaro Martinez. There's Messi, first save. That goalkeeper might be busy. Didn't take long for them to get in the groove.
Well, dare I say it, he should score virtually his first kick of the ball. He comes in just on the edge of the box, and for him, that's a big miss because the corner's there for him to hit. And it's a good...
Captain in midfield who's lost the ball. Rodrigo de Paul firing in. Paredes wiring into a tackle as well. And it's a Saudi Arabia free kick. Sorry. And then Martinez is suggesting he was fouled as he picked the ball up on the halfway line, and they want a little word here with Abdullah Al-Malki. Al-Sharani. That's being chased by Abdul Hamid. Tussling and rather tenacious Abdul Hamid. He's given away a corner. First corner of the game for Argentina, who have already forced Alois, the Saudi goalkeeper, into one save. Messi's delivery. There was a bit of pushing going on inside the box. And Abdul Hamid was something that has happened on this near touchline, and the suggestion is that he may well be being asked to look at the monitor to give a possible penalty.
Definitely making his run.
And the referee has given the penalty. Yes. Well, you can see that Lionel Messi is usually pretty accurate from the penalty spot. He's usually pretty accurate from anywhere. But he has the chance to score Argentina's first goal of the tournament. Mohamed Al-Owais, 10 clean sheets in 15 games in World Cup qualifying, but he hasn't come up against a player like this. It's Messi for Argentina. It's simple, it's easy, it's 1-0. And you rather suspect that Saudi Arabia are facing an uphill battle now.
Well, Joe Cole said it, stay in the game as long as you can. All of a sudden, 9 minutes gone. They feel the worst for Saudi Arabia. And it's a brilliant penalty. It's very Messi-like, just waiting for the goalkeeper to make his move and strokes it in the other corner.
Goal number 92 for the all-time top Argentine scorer. He is determined to cap his career with the only honour to have eluded him. And they... Al-Dasawi. Ball out by Gomez to Di Maria, who couldn't quite get it under control. Saudi Arabia attempt to respond. Farage with the delivery. And come again. Cannot. It's a half-decent opportunity as well. Slipped in towards that near post, and Emi Martinez had to be alert after Abdul Hamid got up from right back.
Well, again, it's good play. 3 players.
It's given away rather cheaply, and Gomez now has found Messi. Looks like that was offside, but Lautaro Martinez is taking no chances. He has now been called back for an offside flag.
Yeah, that's the danger. He's so high, but in the end he was...
Paredes. Gomez. Going for goal. Missing the target by some way. Escaped again. Looking for Messi, who's lurking. Offside flag has gone up once more.
Yeah, just look at that line. Always...
Gomez trying to release Messi. He's scampering in behind here. He's in behind. He's only got the goalkeeper to beat. And he wasn't going to foul. But the offside flag may well have come to Saudi Arabia's rescue. Well, there'll be a nervous moment of waiting now. And the semi-automated offsides will kick in.
Well, it looks like he's just off. Will there be more of it?
It's a mistake by Rodrigo de Paul. Won by Al-Faraj initially. And then there was a foul right at the very end by Al-Shehri. Tagliafico. Yes. Di Maria felt he was being wrestled to the floor by Al-Shehri. Slipped through. Big chance. And Argentina are back on the world stage and back amongst the goals. Lautaro Martinez has added to his international tally. Joint top scorer in qualifying and already...
Options.
The referee just checking with the VAR. I think on the offside question, on this occasion it felt very much as if it was going to be awarded, but I'm not sure that it is. It's been ruled out for offside. And towards Burican. It's not a great clearance, that short one. Towards that near post and not dealt with particularly well. That's a foul. Rodrigo de Paul getting a little bit frustrated.
Having a little bit of a tussle with.
Free kick a little bit more difficult to... Offside flag again, a little delayed. And Argentina's ploy is clear, isn't it? Al-Shirani. And again. Lionel Messi. Spreading it immediately, but not finding the perfect pass to Alejandro Gomez.
I'll take a picture of that. Record that one.
It's the T-shirt line.
The T-shirt line.
We'll come back to it in just a second because Messi is releasing Lautaro Martinez, who this time has gone round the goalkeeper, has finished, and once again is flagged offside. And once again there's a nervous wait amongst the Argentine supporters, and Lionel Scaloni is getting frustrated.
Well, it won't be a long wait. It was offside. There you go. And again, they just stopped.
Up towards Al-Shehri. Lovely little reverse ball. Christian Romero getting high up. Lovely little turn by the centre-half. Di Maria. And Messi couldn't bring it down before Abdul Hamid was in again.
Well, again, Messi with the touch.
Gomez running into trouble. Paredes has space to attack. Di Maria Maria has just peeled away even further. Messi's delivery towards Paredes. It comes back out on the edge of the box, and Rodrigo de Paul can't control his effort. Can't say they've had their chances, because they have.
Well, there's no one covering the edge of the box, two players.
Still space inside the box, El Dosari goes down, and there was a few nervy glances at the referee. Paredes with the lovely ball to Molina. Di Maria. Rodrigo de Paul. Messi's peeled off. Couldn't quite find him with the shadow. Paredes. Oh, that's beautiful. Di Maria. Didn't get enough contact on the ball. There is the half-time whistle. Well, Argentina have come with the intention of winning this tournament, so beating Saudi Arabia was always something that looked like just a box to be ticked on the path to greater glory, and it has felt like that at times in the first half, especially with so many disallowed goals. But Saudi Arabia were in that match and in this match, and at the break they still... Diego Maradona. It's been 16 years since Lionel Messi became the youngest Argentinian to play and score at a World Cup. He has now equalled the record of scoring at a fourth World Cup finals, joining Pelé, Uwe Seeler, Miroslav Klose and Cristiano Ronaldo, who will be looking for a goal at a fifth World Cup finals when his Portugal side start against Ghana in 2 days' time. Messi. He was trying to intervene, but they've worked the ball to Al-Shehri, who's got a shot on target and scored for Saudi Arabia. What a magic moment for the fans from the Middle East. The Green Falcons take flight. Saudi Arabia are on the scoreboard, and it's 1-1 against one of the favourites.
Well, they win the ball back in midfield, and it's just a long ball down the middle, but once he gets away, Romero can't stay with him. It's a tight angle. Martinez through the legs of the defender. Martinez can't get anything near it. It's right in the corner. We've got a game on our hands.
Saudi's top scorer in qualifying. 7 goals in 13 to help get them here. Level of noise and the increase in movement and volume amongst those wearing green inside this stadium. Flags being twirled up. Argentina defence after another bit of sloppiness. Abdelhamid is back on his feet after a momentary slip. And Tagliafico's got his hands full.
Well, they're attack back four for Argentina. Looked at them, they all had their hands on their head.
We've got another problem here. He might be busier than anticipated here today. Abdelhamid is on the charge again. And they've gifted it straight back towards the substitute, Al Abid. His effort is repelled, but Saudi Arabia are becoming difficult to contain. Al Dosari! Oh, my word! Who saw this coming? Saudi Arabia lead against one of the tournament favourites, Argentina, by 2 goals to 1. And whatever happens tonight, you suspect that Lionel Scaloni's Arabian night will be a sleepless one.
Wow. Al Dosari, when he cuts in, there's so many bodies in front of him. It looked from here like he got some sort of deflection because he went in the goal so slow. The first shot comes in, headed away, and then when he gets hold of the ball, the touch is brilliant, and then he just checks. And it's just there, it's Martinez that gets a hand on it. That's why he floats in the end into the net. He can't palm it away. I thought we had a game on our hands. Well, think again. We could have a shock.
Di Maria. Looking for Lautaro Martinez. Tambakti. Or one of them. Messi helping it on. Lautaro Martinez returning it back to Messi. That's a brilliant intervention. The pitch as a result of that change. Here's Lautaro Martinez. And Tambakti has gone down. And Lautaro Martinez is being penalised for his foul. Enzo Fernandez. Messi finding Julian Alvarez. Di Maria bending one. Lautaro Martinez diving towards it, and he wasn't too far away from connecting.
What a ball that was. He's not even looking. Just outside of the foot, and he's inches away.
Rodrigo de Paul. And he cycled well, and it comes through to one of the substitutes. That's a brilliant save. And Lisandro Martinez has been denied in athletic fashion.
Well, but looking at the first ball, the cross is pulled back, and it's just hit him up top.
Messi is in, being chased. Manages to get it toward. Good self-catch from Mohamed Al-Owais. There was a little bit of pressure, but he was always the favourite. Messi. Tagliafico once it's played down this left side. Farizan. Well, Argentina's reached it. Immediately surrounded, but finding a really good pass. And it's well stopped by the goalkeeper. Always, it was never really too much trouble for him, for Angel Di Maria.
Well, he saves that one. It's an easy save for a goalkeeper.
Rodrigo de Paul. Di Maria. Enzo Fernandez flashing it.
He's got a tap in. He was a bit slow.
Up again. Lautaro Martinez, goalkeeper's comfort.
Perfect positioning. Just watch this, looks like he's in. Keeper's already on the edge of his box.
15 minutes to go. Di Maria. Another ball bent into that.
Telling everybody up that line to get in the box.
Deliveries from Acuna. And the header was from Enzo Fernandez.
He's away from his defender. He's got the space to knock it in there.
Well, certainly you can hear the number of voices that as Argentina steam forward with Di Maria. Messi clipping it into
100% Messi territory. I'm not sure what the defender can do there to get out of his way. It's not a foul for me.
Arabia's players doing their best to maximise the disruption and delay the taking of this free kick. Al Malki's got to be a little bit careful. Is this the first part of the rescue act? No.
Well, this disappointment.
Di Maria. Going towards Messi with a header. Planted straight into the arms of a grateful Mohamed Al-Owais.
Well, he just took a chance and peeled off to the...
Al-Sharani. Bit of a gift for Fernandez. Taken on by Julian Alvarez, and now Tambakti is there. Meanwhile, Di Maria is scampering down the left and looking for Lautaro Martinez. It's a... Di Maria. Dazzling and wandering forward and winning a free kick. If it stays like this, this will be a seismic story. 8 minutes of added time. Messi, his delivery, dealt with again by today. We've got an extra game. Lisandro Martinez. Rodrigo de Paul. Looking for a searching ball, which The goalkeeper comes and gets, and Alvarez has his effort cleared off the line. Well, the goalkeeper's getting a yellow card here. And there's some confusion. I think he was unhappy about a challenge that was inflicted on him. Well, they come at the other end. Sultan Al-Ghanam wins it.
And held a high line still.
It's not over yet. Play with it. Al-Shahrani is down inside the penalty area, and the game has been delayed again. Every trick in the playbook is being used, but I do think that on this occasion, it's going to be that Saudi Arabia are going to have to hold on. Alvarez. Di Maria towards Julian Alvarez, sends thousands of Saudi Arabia fans into rapture. And Mohamed Al-Owais. Di Maria. And again, their final ball drifts behind. Remember, this is an Argentine team that are 36 matches unbeaten. Martinez. Stopped once again by Al-Tambakti. Acuna. Whipping the ball in. Sandro Martinez. There's no more chances. There are upsets. And then there is this. Argentina, one of the favourites, getting beat by a country ranked outside the world's top 50. USA's win over England 72 years ago. Senegal beating the holders France in 2002. Cameroon beating Argentina in 1990. Switzerland beating Spain in South Africa. We will be mentioning this game in the same breath as those. Saudi Arabia, backed by a huge crowd, have inflicted a seismic shock on the World Cup. They have rocked Argentina and Lionel Messi.